Yo, what's up guys? How are you doing today? Man, coming out with my official 2023-2024 NBA playoff prediction. I'm recording this video at literally early morning / late night, 1:19 a.m. over here on the East Coast. It is officially NBA playoff Saturday. The first game starts today at 1 p.m. Eastern. I will tell you that. I will be there. We will be there. NBA playoffs officially starting. Let's fucking go. As a Heat fan, we basically put their ticket as the 8th seed. Not looking forward to playing the Celtics, but I do look forward to completing this bracket and showing you guys who I believe will be the NBA Finals champion. Other than that, let's get straight into the video. So I found this on NBA.com. We have a little pick'em bracket challenge. I'm gonna start it off with I guess the West, and then we can work our way into the bottom in the Eastern Conference. So the Pelicans won today, a phenomenal win against the Sacramento Kings. Without Zion Williamson, played phenomenal defense. Just the crowd today was absolutely roaring. Jonas Valanciunas had a legacy game after being basically unplayable in the first game, but they're going up against SGA and the Thunder. SGA is a superstar, one of the best players in basketball, minimum top 3 or 4 MVP candidate. You have Jalen Williams, aka J-Dub, John Green, who I think will finish second in Rookie of the Year Wembanyama. I feel like that's pretty concise. Even though the Thunder are relatively pretty young, I'm going to give them this series. If Zion Williamson was fully healthy this series, I would say Pelicans losing the series to the Thunder in 6. Without Zion Williamson, I'm gonna have to say 5, and that's with all respect to the Pelicans. You know what? I respect the Pelicans so much that I'm gonna still say Thunder in 6. This Pelicans team is so tough. Brandon Ingram, McCollum when he's hitting his shots. Trey Murphy is very underrated. I like Jose Alvarado. Valanciunas, I mean, he can definitely rebound the ball. Don't forget the Thunder are one of the worst defensive rebounding teams in the NBA, and they've been one all season. They probably got better in the second half of the season, but still, give me Thunder in 6. Clippers and Mavericks, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be the best playoff series maybe of the whole entire first round. I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna try to have a couple ups. I'm not gonna be too chalky and have all these favorites make it all the way there. I mean, maybe I'm not even gonna talk. Mavericks against the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is potentially out for the first game. If not, he's a little banged up. But the Mavericks are red hot. The Clippers had red hot after the James Harden trade. A little bit like a week or some change after that. They were red hot. They ended off the after the All-Star break, not really the same team, especially defensively. I do trust Kawhi, and I do trust Paul George playing time. I don't really trust James Harden. You have the X factor, obviously Norman Powell off the bench, as well as Russell Westbrook as well. But I'm going to go with the Dallas Mavericks. But the Dallas Mavericks right now are one of the best teams in basketball. I'm saying they're going to win this series in 7 games. The Clippers do have home court advantage in LA of the Mavericks, but you give me Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. You have the better defense now with starting guys like Derrick Jones Jr., PJ Washington. When he's hitting his threes, he's pretty good. Off the bench, Dante Exum hit his threes. Tim Hardaway Jr. can definitely have a game where he just takes over off the bench. Luka Doncic has a strong rivalry against the Clippers, and for whatever reason, he just absolutely cooks them. I mean, Luka Doncic is one of the best players in the league. In my opinion, he should be the MVP over Jokic. That's just what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Give me the Mavericks to upset the Clippers. I just trust that duo more, to be quite frank. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, and they've improved the defense. They're red hot. You want a team coming into the playoffs red hot, not a team in the Clippers who have been kind of made past All-Star break. That's just in my humble opinion. Give the Mavericks in a 7-game series. It's going to be an absolute sweat of a series. It's going to be so lit. I'm going to have another interesting take on this one right here too. At Timberwolves and Suns, you have the defense of the Timberwolves, you have the offense of the Suns. The Suns are the worst fourth quarter team in basketball. At the end of the day, you do have Kevin Durant and you do have Devin Booker. Bradley Beal's been playing a lot better as of recent. Yes, they don't have a true point guard, but Devin Booker is an above average playmaker. So is Kevin Durant. So is Bradley Beal. Grayson Allen is one of the best shooters in the league. I don't know if they're going to start him or start Royce O'Neal at that small forward position, because obviously they're starting 5 outside of the starting small forward is obviously Devin Booker, Bradley Beal at the 2, and then you have KD at the 4, and then you have Nurkic at the 5. X factor this series, Royce O'Neal, 3-and-D guy. Look to potentially see him start over Grayson Allen, though he just got a 4-year, $70 million bag for being one of the best shooters in the NBA. He was so efficient this season, but he's definitely not a 3-and-D guy like Royce O'Neal. Pretty sure a couple years back he was, basically when he was on the Grizzlies or something like that, but not really his forte anymore. Grayson Allen, he's just really known for shooting nowadays, even though he's not really been in the league for that long. Like I've been watching him for a while since he was at Duke, and he had that shooting incident, and recently with Caruso a year or two ago. Like he's been doing a lot, but let's not talk about Grayson Allen. The Timberwolves also do struggle offensively, like a lot more, like overall than the Phoenix Suns, just because it's Anthony Edwards. He's the number one option. He's a clear, concise number one guy in this team. Anthony Towns is coming back from an injury. Still want to see him come back to that all-star form. Rudy Gobert is one of the best defenders in the league. Probably will end up winning Defensive Player of the Year. He's still one of the best shot blockers in the league. He's pretty underrated getting on the perimeter as well. One of the best rebounders in the league as well. Jaden McDaniels is a really good 3-and-D player in this league. He can definitely win you a game as well, man. Not only with his defense, but with his offense hitting threes as well. Mike Conley is a solid point guard. Yeah. Give me the upset. With all the respect to the Timberwolves, give me the upset. Karl-Anthony Towns is not fully healthy. He's maybe like 75-80% healthy. The Phoenix Suns, both of these, honestly, realistically speaking, none of these teams should be first round exits. The fact that one of these two teams, one of these two fan bases, everybody better become a first round exit. Just think about what the Timberwolves did. They traded all those picks for Gobert. They had a phenomenal regular season. Almost got the first seed, but the Nuggets trolled, and then the Thunder ended up getting it. Then the Phoenix Suns, you trade for Bradley Beal. You take on that money. He's now, I believe, your highest paid player for the foreseeable future, and he's like your third best player, like by far. So I'm gonna have the Phoenix Suns winning this in I'm gonna say 7 games. It's gonna be a dogfight, offense versus defense. The Timberwolves can score. Anthony Edwards, I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony Edwards wills them, because they don't really have a point of attack defender. It's not really Royce O'Neal. Kevin Durant is a very underrated defender, but I don't expect him to be on all game and have to carry that load on offense. I mean, him and Book. I mean, I'm trying to think of defensive matchups. Who's going to be on Book? Is it going to be Jaden McDaniels? You'll definitely see something Nickeil Alexander Walker. We're underrated 3-and-D player on him as well. But let me stop yapping. Let me get to the next one. This is going to be also one of the, probably the second or 1A, 1B with the Clippers and Mavericks. Lakers Nuggets, a series that was last year 4 on Western Conference Finals, a series that really should have been longer than that, because Nuggets really didn't like blow the Lakers out or anything of that nature. The games were really close. It's just Jokic hit these catapult threes, and the Nuggets are like the best team in the NBA when it comes to clutch time, and there really isn't a team that's scarier than the Nuggets when it comes down to, can you get me a bucket? Can you get me a stop? Like a minute or so or 30 seconds remaining. I trust the Denver Nuggets, so I'm gonna go with the Denver Nuggets winning this series in 6 games. I'll definitely give the Lakers 2 games. The Lakers, in my opinion, they're one of the most scarier teams in the Western Conference. It just sucks that they ran into the Nuggets. I mean, this is a team that really should be matching up in the Western Conference Finals, but the Lakers ended up falling to getting up to the plane because falling to the, or climbing up to the 8th spot after they were the 9th and 10th repeatedly, and then it was going to say a Lakers fan base talking about NBA.com, and I can't even see you. I gotta accept cookies to see you, like, and then they ended up being the 8th seed. So hey, shout out to them though. Definitely had a really good second half of the season compared to the first half of the season. So give me the Nuggets over them. Just Jokic and Jamal Murray. They just kind of have the number of the Lakers. I don't remember the last time the Lakers actually beat the Nuggets. I believe they are 8-0 in their last 8 games. You got Mac Malone talking this shit. You got Anthony Davis talking this shit. The fact that one of these two teams as well are about to be first round exit is just asinine. Imagine year 39 LeBron first round exit. Remember, imagine Jokic, Jamal Murray, MPJ. By the way, what's going on with the Porter family? Jonte Porter banned from NBA for betting on himself unders and betting on the Raptors to lose, and then his brother last year got arrested and he was just indicted, I believe today, with 6 years in prison for killing a woman while I believe he had a DUI as well. Like, what is going on with that family, bro? Holy shit, MPJ. You just gotta hoop, bro. Like, he's out here making podcasts about Lana Rhodes, bro. Like, what are we? You know what, bro? It's 1:30 a.m., bro. I gotta stop yapping. But give me the Nuggets in 6 over them. KCP, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon. I do like this Lakers team though with D'Angelo Russell. No, Jared Vanderbilt does kind of suck, I'll be honest. Taurean Prince minutes. Gabe Vincent, Heat legend. As a Heat fan, Gabe Vincent is a Heat legend. Let me start yapping. No, give me Nuggets in 6. End of discussion. Celtics and he as a Heat fan, you want to say, yeah, he in 7, he in 5, he in 4. He in 7, baby. No, I'm kidding. It is going to be the Celtics, in my opinion. I'm gonna guess 5 again. I say we would win a game. Let us get 1. Hey, let's let us get 1. Just let us get one. We had a phenomenal win today against the Bulls. I know it's a lowly Bulls without Levine, thing of that nature. But no Jimmy Rozier. I'm just saying, get it. Let us get one. They're a rival. We've beaten them 2 of the last 3 years in the ECF. We kind of have their number. Hello, Jimmy Butler. This time they have one of the best teams I've seen in recent memory. So if they don't beat us in 5 games or less, yeah. I mean, hopefully, I'm just doing this on bias. Hopefully we do beat them, but hey, it's a long shot. Next one, obviously because of Jimmy Butler, and they have one of the best offenses in the league. We have one of the worst defense. We have one of the worst offenses in the league. We do have a really good defense. They also have a really good defense. They also have one of the best offenses in the league as well. Tatum and Jrue Holiday and Porzingis and Derek White. Off the bench, you have Al Horford and Sam House. You got the Peyton Pritchard games. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Jrue Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown is a stud. Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis. Joe Mazzulla is definitely a lot better coaching-wise this season than he was last season as well. Cavs Magic, this is going to be a series that really defines where Donovan Mitchell goes this offseason, to be quite frank. Against the Magic. The Magic do have they arguably have one of the best. They arguably have the best defense in the NBA, but their offense is definitely one of the at least bottom 10 worst in the league. You could say, yeah, just run a zone against the Magic, but they also have one of the tallest lineups in the league that they can just run Jonathan Isaac, Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr. on you, and they can clamp you up and just score on you out will to paint. And they can just throw in Mo Wagner as well. Jalen Suggs is definitely one of the best defenders in the league. Definitely transforming his game to be becoming a really good 3-and-D player in this league. Paolo Banchero is a stud. Second year in the league, led his team to the 5th seed as an all-star as well. Shout out to P5, shout out to Franz Wagner. But the Cavaliers, I mean, I feel like this is a series that the Cavs really need. I mean, Jared Allen last season against the Knicks when they lost. He's like, the lights are too bright, and then he came out today, but the quote was like, I don't really what's it called? I don't really take that back. Like, it's just not real. But hey, as a Heat fan, hey, y'all saw what Wolves did today. Apparently, we're star hunting for a guy in Bam Adebayo Thailand. Hopefully that's Donovan Mitchell. I mean, he has a year left in his deal with a player option as well on top of that. So I'm just saying, but let me stop yapping. Cavs Magic, give me the Cavaliers in this game. I do trust their offense more. You would guys would be surprised knowing that the Magic have one of the better defenders in this league. The Magic are actually allowing the 4th most points to point guards this season. So if my betting people like myself, Darius Garland might have himself a series, potentially in that game 1 as well. So give me the Cavaliers winning this series in 6 games. They do have home court advantage as well. Bucks Pacers. Giannis is probably out for the first game of the series, which is kind of PTSD for the Bucks. Last year facing my Heat as the 8th seed, they had missed Giannis for like 2.5 games, and then we ended up beating them, even with them coming back in that game 5 where we had a legacy comeback to finish that off in OT with Grayson Allen. Last shot as a buck before they traded him. Airballing floater, which was just poetic justice. So we got Bucks and Pacers. I'm gonna go Bucks winning the series in 6 games. They do have home court advantage over the Pacers. Yes, the Pacers do have the luxury of no Giannis Antetokounmpo for the first game of the season. But these are 2 teams that really just aren't great defensively, and the Pacers definitely have been like mediocre, middle of the pack after All-Star break, picking up Pascal Siakam, but they're really still not a great defensive team. Both these teams really aren't great defensive teams. The Bucks have started Patrick Beverley recently to go ahead and defend. Because Malik Beasley's not really known for shooting. He's definitely one of the best shooters in the league, but defensively he's not that guy. So they go ahead and I would expect Pat Bev, to be guarding the likes of Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam. We'll see what he does in his first playoff series with the Indiana Pacers. I do like this Pacers team. They definitely do have one of the best offenses in the league. Tyrese Halliburton's a stud. I like Andrew Nembhard, 2-way. Aaron Nesmith 2-way as well. Miles Turner I like. Pascal Siakam, TJ McConnell, the guy that just randomly just owns the Heat, gets to the mid-range, gets to the cup, gets to the layups. Like, hey, shout out to him. And then give me the Knicks and the Sixers. Give me the Knicks winning this series in 6 games. What I saw from Joel Embiid is that he's not even like remotely close to being healthy. He just beat my mind. He hit a clutch streak, and he had an and 1 on us as well to cap off that game against us. Unfortunately, because Nicolas Batum turns the greatest player of all time, but I digress. He's not fully healthy. Give me Jalen Brunson. I do trust him in the series. Jalen Brunson is a top 10 player in this league. Jalen Brunson is a superstar in this league. As a Heat fan, he literally decapitated us. Not decapitated. He decimated us. He dominated us. He destroyed us last year in the second round. Thankfully, ended up winning because he had a Conti turnover because Gabe Vincent wanted to troll and flagrant foul him and make that situation even come to fruition. But I digress. Give me them. Give me Dr. DiVincenzo. Give me Miles McBride. Give me Jalen Brunson. Give me Josh Hart. They have dogs. Give me Isaiah Hartenstein. Give me Mitchell Robinson. Maxi's a star. Maxi's a stud. Embiid is not fully healthy. If Embiid was fully healthy, I would probably say this series would be a 7-game series. I saw that on DraftKings, the Knicks were underdogs this series. I mean, I know no Julius Randle, the 76ers, only injury as like to their key rotational guys like the Anthony Melody may or may not play. He came back recently and then he just randomly just didn't play against us. I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, those are my first round matchups right there. I'm just gonna speed past these real quick before yapping. Thunder and Mavericks. I'm gonna be honest. Thunder and Mavericks. I'm really high on this Mavericks team. Give me the Mavericks winning the series in 6 games over the Thunder. Again, I know they'll have the likes of like Lou Dort on Luka Doncic, but then you will also have to worry about Kyrie Irving and who you're gonna put on him. I know SGA is a very underrated defender. I would like to see that matchup, to be quite frank. But I don't know. I feel like Luka is a seasoned vet. Kyrie is a seasoned vet. He's already won in this league. I definitely would give the benefit of the doubt to the Dallas Mavericks. And again, they are red hot. Shout out to the Thunder though. I don't think anybody said them to be that close. I don't think I even had them in the playing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was really low on this team, and I really just didn't expect them to be that good. I mean, shout out to them, the million percent though. Shout out to them for sure. Suns and Nuggets. I'm going to take the Nuggets in 6. This is also what happened last year in the second round of the playoffs, I believe. The Nuggets won against the Suns in 6 games. Just Jokic is going to just dominate, and Jokic as he dominates literally every center in the league because he's Jokic. Defensive wise, I think the Nuggets would have Aaron Gordon guarding KD. Obviously is not going to stop him. He's just going to try to quote unquote neutralize him. KCP will be on different books. So you have the bodies still to make things tough on them, but they're actually going to get it done. I see Jamal Murray series. The Suns have struggled against point guards all the season. I too see a big Jamal Murray series as well. You can probably potentially see a Michael Porter Jr. series as well. They've struggled against power forward this season as well. Celtics and Cavs. Give me the Celtics winning the series in 6 games. With all due respect to the Cavaliers. Bucks and Knicks. Give me the Bucks are questionable defensively. The Knicks have no Julius Randle. Damn, the Knicks are just better defense. Give me the Knicks in 6 games. We got the Knicks in 7 games actually with a fully healthy Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Knicks, in my opinion, are the second best team in the Eastern Conference this season. Just really good defensively. They have a really good offensive game this season. Well, last year they really killed them against us in that series, which they just didn't have the shooting. Now they have Dr. DiVincenzo, Miles McBride can shoot. Not sure he's that case. No shot. Jalen Brunson is definitely a phenomenal basketball player. What was I just on? I was just on the So I was just on that. So I'm gonna scroll up to the Western Conference Finals. Give me the Nuggets winning the series of the Mavericks in 6 games. Give me the Celtics winning over the Knicks in 6 games, and yeah, a chalky finals. Give me the Nuggets beating the Celtics in 6 games. So that is all that right there. So again, Western Conference Finals, I have the Nuggets in 6 over the Mavericks. I have the Celtics in 6 over the Knicks. In the finals, I have the Nuggets in 6 over the Celtics. It really could be Nuggets in 7, but it would be really difficult for the Nuggets to win that Game 7 in Boston, even though we did beat them ECF Game 7 in Boston. Just to say we did it. And as a being in New England, down here in New England, that felt great. That felt great. Beating them in Boston, in the TD Garden, where I went at least twice. Whew, that's tough. That's tough. But my NBA champion is the Denver Nuggets going back to back. A series that everybody really outside the Heat fans like myself wanted to see last season, Nuggets for the Celtics. But hey, thankfully it wasn't. But hey, I think y'all got. I think y'all should get y'all request this season though. I think it should be Nuggets Celtics. If not these two teams, shout out and salute to whoever took them down, because these two teams, in my opinion, are easily the best 2 teams in the NBA. And this is why I have the Nuggets to win over the Celtics in the finals. I think Jokic and Porzingis, you've seen that matchup earlier this season. Jokic was just giving them the work. Again, they have the defenders to make things hard on the Jaylen Browns in the world and the Tatums, with the Aaron Gordons and the KCPs. It will be a tough series though it might be a tough series for Jamal Murray going against the best backcourt in the NBA but the best defensive backcourt in the NBA with Derek White and Jrue Holiday. But I digress. Give me the Nuggets in 6 over the Celtics. And that was on my official 2023-2024 NBA player prediction. Shout out to me. It is currently 1:38 or 1:39 p.m. You'll see me right there. We're in the Bam Adebayo jersey at the Celtics game. But hey, appreciate y'all watching through the end of this video. NBA playoffs officially start today, man. Let's fucking go. I cannot wait for that. It's the best time of the year. It's really Christmas for NBA fans like myself. Favorite sport, best sport in my humble opinion. I play this every day, literally hooping outside with a ball in my hand. Got the basketball court outside, just doing my thing, get some cardio in, get some shots up, working on a bag, working on a little bag, you dig what I'm saying. But other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, Mr. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. It's your boy John. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.